Hello, my name is Christopher, and today I'm going to show you how to install Adguard Home on Umbrel OS. So if you notice in the real app store for Umbrel OS, it doesn't have Adguard Home. So I did end up creating my own app store, and I've programmed my own containers in it to work, and I'm working on adding more apps to it. So a little bit about the series. I'm going over home labs. I'm going over installing things, getting things running, everything like that. So if you like that, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And let's get started. Before we can install Adguard Home on Umbrel, we're going to need to clear port 53. So I'm going to check if port 53 is open. I'm going to put this down in the description for my guest right here. I'm going to go over to my Proxmox or wherever you have installed Umbrel and just check if port 53 is open. So I'm going to go in my Umbrel and I'm going to go to console, and then I'm going to go and paste in the netstat, and it's going to be a command not found. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install netstat real quick. So I'm going to get it from NetTools. It's going to install, and then now we can run netstat. So now we have systemd resolve on port 53. So what I'm going to do is disable this and stop it. So I'm going to go back over to my guest, just so you're following along. I'm going to copy the disable. Go back over to Proxmox. Okay, now I disabled the system. Okay, now I'm going to go over to my stop command and just make sure it's stopped. Okay, now I'm going to run netstat again, and port 53 is now open and ready to have the Adguard. So I'm going to start out on BigBearCommunity. It's a community app store that I created. That I've added Adguard Home, Chromium, Cloudflare, Ghost, Homepage, and Uptime Kuma. So I'm going to go over here to code, and I'm going to copy the URL right here. And also I'm going to go in here and show you what it's doing. So it's going to start a proxy, and then it's going to have Adguard Home, a restart on failure. So if it fails for any reason, it'll restart. The ports that I've opened and volumes. And then there's all the manifest of what the wording is and the images. So I'm going to go over here to my Umbrel, and I'm going to install this community app store. So I'm going to start with a fresh install of Umbrel. I'm going to go to App Store right here. Then I'm going to go up here to the dots, and I'm going to go to Community App Stores. I'm going to paste in the URL that I just copied over there on the GitHub, and I'm going to add. Okay, now BigBearCommunity is added. So I'm going to open it, and now you can see Adguard Home right here. We're going to click it, and now we can see info about it, and we can install it. Now I'm going to press the install button, and it's going to just give you a warning because it's community app store, but I'm going to say I understand and continue. And it's going to install right here. And then when it gets to starting, we're going to have to set it up from there. Okay, now it's starting, and we're going to set it up on the UI now. Once the starting happens, I'm going to go over to my to the IP, and then I'm going to add 7201 on it. And then now you'll see welcome to Adguard Home, and I'm going to get started. We're going to put on port 80 for the user interface, port 53 for the DNS. So next, I'm going to put in my username and password like normal. Okay, now it's going to configure your devices. It's going to give you instructions to do that. So next, and then open dashboard. It's going to send you back to Umbrel, and then now it's not starting anymore and it's configured. So now you can go into your installation and be able to get into it. Now it's all set up and it's listed on port 53. So when you put it in devices, you just put in your IP address inside your DNS, and then it'll go to your port 53. And then you'll start seeing queries down here. So now if you go back to your Umbrel, and then you go to console or whatever terminal you have for Umbrel, and we're going to put in the netstat again. And you can see it is listing on port 53, so this is a required port for your DNS. And then now it's working, and it should be accepting DNS queries. So I just showed you how to get Adguard Home on Umbrel OS using a app store that I made. It's a custom community one, and you can add to it and do a pull request if you'd like, or let me know if there's anything to be updated. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And if you have any video suggestions, support needed, or anything like that, you can go to the Big Bear community and join our Discord. And stay tuned for more.